Hey guys, Rollier or Taylor here, and I'm back with another Division video. So just like every Division video on a Thursday, we recap all of the news that comes within State of the Game. And today we got some really good news on a fair few things that we've all asked for. So less of me waffling, let's get into some of these changes. First up, they've managed to fix the invisible player glitch that was absolutely destroying the Dark Zone and some Last Stand matches. Now they've still not given any indication on a punishment if there is one for the players that exploited this glitch. There was a worry last night that they weren't going to be able to release the patch today, but they have done, and it happened within the maintenance this morning. So guys, thank God that's done. We needed it. It was getting a lot of people down, so hopefully now we can go back into the Dark Zone and Last Stand and enjoy ourselves once more. I know a lot of you, including myself, haven't been a fan of the way medkits are working at the moment, but within the next client patch they are going to be looking at this and changes will be made. Whilst we're on the side of health and healing mechanics, they'll also be changing the way Nimble works, and a lot of people actually suggested this change, so it's good to see that that's made it into the game. And that is indeed the fact that once you use Nimble, once you go from one cover to another, you'll need to remain in that piece of cover that you go to for 4 seconds for you to gain the full amount of heal you would have. So now instead of it being instant, it is going to be a heal over time mechanic. Another change that was very much needed is one coming to the Seeker mine, and that being the Airburst Seeker. Now they're going to completely remove Stagger from this and also lower the initial damage from the explosion, but the damage from the burn effect will be much higher. So in theory, the damage is still going to be the same as it is now, but just play out a little bit differently. So sticking with Stagger, Stagger is now going to be lowered on all weapons. It currently has it and gives it. Now that doesn't just mean shotguns, it does include SVDs as well. This can only be a positive move and definitely a step in the right direction. So yes, Stagger on weapons is going to be lowered. All of those changes and further changes will be coming in a client side patch. Now that isn't 1.7, but this patch that will come just before 1.7 will have its PTS, but a PTS only available on PC. However, the PTS for 1.7, so the patch after the client-side patch I'm talking about, will have a PTS for all platforms. Yes, a PTS for Xbox, PS4 and PC simultaneously. At this current time, there is no date for either of those patches, but stay tuned to this channel because as soon as I know of a date, you will too. Now the last few bits here I'd like to bring some light to is that they're going to be changing Last Stand spawns. Now the reason they're looking at the Last Stand spawn mechanics is mainly down to the fact that there is some spawn camping going on and not much of a way you can get around it to give yourself another chance. So they're looking at this and changes will be made to the spawner mechanics so you can't be camped as easy. The legacy extended magazines will be changed with the next client patch to have the same value as their level 34 counterparts, but that means the magazines that have a level of 34 will now drop with only a 121 maximum increase to magazine size. So there is a little bit of a drop there, but it's nothing too major. If you have one of those fancy controllers that lets you assign different buttons to do different things, unfortunately macros and tools for consoles is being looked at. This means that you won't be able to have a higher fire rate than intended, and especially on burst fire weapons. I can pretty confidently say that none of you are going to be upset about that change. That was it for the State of the Game. I pretty much covered everything. Unfortunately, it was only Hamish on it today, so it was a short, but a very good State of the Game nonetheless. As always guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, then make sure you let me know either with a comment or by clicking that like button. And if you're new around here and want to see plenty more of the Division, then make sure you subscribe. But until next time guys, I'll see you all soon. Bye bye.